de agro no YouTube for no nka ho a ya na enkoyi so yen ade omo o so me pacho my comment in flow na share video no o so my comment in flow na share video no me chia kese pan koma the nation prophet yenna papa apostle Dr. Isaac Owusubempa me chia kese pa enkoma papa ba bia obi a me chia nyame onfiri sumusuru na onhyira sana me chia kese pa enkoma the great show for no nyina prophet Kwame Amo prophet Krobia and prophet mirefidino esiama yes ya omoye 3 and prophet nana edubachi enso me chia obebre bebi a wo bia ya mu nyina me chia mo and abusuafo no nyina empire fo no nyina me chia obi a yankopon asombi enka obi a sadia me kan the beginning no President Mahama Abriso yehu se of fighting corruption pa serious of fighting ye what you say good fight an kanano NDC ba omo chichi na omo benantia na omo ko but this time enyoma sesa as I'm talking to you now and I know the boy Miracle Aboagye the video be according to Miracle Aboagye or say a 5 point BB cities ena omudi hunkomo ema Eoco for babonti be exposing say 55 million Ghana sika afane sasi na sami no kasa sisi Eoco abowura high court supreme court akoje krata ama bibiara eye Miracle Aboagye dia abayende ne satusu kama pa what you say ba bena yakopon insha obibri ma bena nyamisha opa nyamisha obibri sabe no kasei abayende ne sa aboso panyan ama sisia Miracle Aboagye ni fie kura wontumi ngro esokope baabi da ebra wontumi beko jail sa ne bae ena openi Kofi Dwumo ono so mse yede yensa to ne nyoma nyina so na sesa akokora no so jail aben ono so be kobi what you say akokora wo jail so Ghana for ye pefunesi ba yempani fotimu yedin sha accident esina Accra Kumase road because I was a call Ghana. Ebra me kwa me papa yi. Me drive here from Kumase to Accra. Kwan na nya crack so nipa ba. Den the car to ni sem fasa kwan no so Kumase to Accra. Very dangerous road. Very dangerous road. Na say yako ekosha from yen papa Rollins Abreso. Jonaje Kunkufo. Yen papa Tames, yen papa Mahama, ena yen papa Akufuado, ena yen papa Mahama biem. Besian yaje, sika ye twato, se ye di ye sa Kumase to Accra kwan no. Enye sika ketwa. Sika no we yedi. Enen penifo no kwa omo na mwiem, omo fa plane from Accra to Kumase pan na oma kosi enti kwan na omo hye de hu de ekoso ena ni pewua na ewu obi anke according to eyewitness anase nipa na owo bus no mo bi a bus no ene tankanya shiae a chese ejakumu ayese hell na nipa ma nipa bese 70 nipa bese 10 penny nyabon nya kwan pia bontin na chese omo maka nyina ahye jurube o mahye Kumase to Accra road who will be $5 billion bet my is akwanya to wamai nanso nanadu fi akonwa mi sikanko afa nanadu ministers in South almost $50 billion. Almost $50 billion. And I found Musasi. There's an another abreso. Nanko bet my quine. Rollins abreso. Nanko bet me aye. Ghana. See a penny for enya bro. And a yet Timodian. Accra straight to Boku. As in your express route. Ah, a dem. Ye bet you aye. Sikanoi. Yeti. Yeti kayenu. Yeni and guess. Entime ye chi politician enyamia. Politician. Ye chi politician enyamia. Enya omu nyina. But some of them omu ye wicked. Omu trimu ya ding. Omu trimu ya ding ankasa. So si ye chi omu na se ye omu enye do sa. Eye nsuma omu. Because ono ondwen ohu. Enya dia politician bia wo hu adwin. Asuman Solomon ompom ti se bibia boko. Asuman Solomon. Now, mame fa unko mi intro me ba boy ne. Efia soa sinega. Efia soa. Oba wo soa. Baka chemu se oti pupu a obiwi ebi ana mremre nkwan. Oti pupu a obiwi ebi ana ko obi nkwan. Eyazi edu akonfu ei nyame no onimo. Efia soa sinega. Hey! Mon radie. Pia Efia soa sinega. Autofos. Pa ne radie. Pia oyi selection. America bonting. Metra ka chem se uraba we. Ehia no ama sabe onya de bo nanim kro betu aton. Se onya obi sesi atu de wo nanim ama na gikasha Efia so snega betu agikash. Primad bomb enefom. Ti hayi. Onipa oti wiase na oso de wano be yi. Now the fake enuoma twa ho hia. Ama nipa hu adwen se abrabo no koye mawa esewa na wa wi akose den makosu. So ema betra media su fake fo a ye kan muntie no ba kuni wa hu na wie wa hu di ogina owie akofa makeup atwi nanim apefo so atade ase e de camera to no so the filter to no so apempa fa ba bi atena the camera si no so a kire so abrabo no koye ma no ama wadwen se baby e onu wa ye mobo azan oben wo mo na hu se kapre aya boni mutukuru omu nibi tie kapre aya boni mutukuru ebi na o ma counting. Why? Because obo pe prima abrabo nso no ye di bottom nebo o pese o ye prima ni ba ana prima ni be ma o mobra in this life. Aje so bi a wa bobra wie na osi ni sika o pese o di prima fine and kwa one kentrimo sika be she cause very expensive. Intivia ona ahwe one taki polo a wogina ho no Efia so snega Ghana mu superstar no a wo so atitru mpanimfu abobobra so eno me na da no so sa no what you say afra Apostle Dr. Eoco usube pardon me no Intivia di otena Ghana bebrebe blackmailing crofo sika bebreba Efia so snega ji Ghana nyina anso no ne metu kra ontimi anhwe wo mo hwe ne wakwakotena America bema wakotena ne nchen emse batise bema no kra etu no se wotu no emse wotu no kra wie na bema wotu kwa bruchi ko bobra America osi magie Efia so snega ne ne tifie oba ode no menam the whole Ghana anu nyina adome no eno nam ene yesi nimu antumi wa etete ontima o ndi ogina hwe or selective force.
Efia toxic Big designer.
Check.
My
On the general superstar. We yan chenwa say nwumre ya okotena TikTok na we twi nanim di makeup twitwi nanim na the fake tattoo ne so no te ogun wona wa bobra ba besi a wa bobra age plot asidan ehwe wo ma responsible a wo bobra uhu wo mo TV no so sa ya na ya osejama omo ya ama echeda bi wo to toilet gu okrom ba be fedi ekom di o man kasa ekom edi o man kasa di o mu yem edi o ma yasi ekom di o mu yem because o ma no o mu ye bi enti mema kura ni o mu nti ekom di o ma no di o ma yasi onye obi kuna obedi di obenye bia onya bodam ni kura obedi onya ponche kura boti obechi na di no that's their life. You have no life, filthy life. Abrabotan time, a dama brabo and omobono. Because a no me a diomachi. Sancrofui, she no one for who uncle bowomo. Cause one she ya wabrabo bekechi, and you may pin a bequetia in this life. One she ya clama crowd in ano, beba betuano, because of these people. She in some form, get we at Ghana, a dear dim penny for a bopra. Emu bi betumi ahwe no ahwe ne fie nyina aka ho obetra botina odi o matema chairman sa Judas umpom tisen bibi aboko fosia odi anoma adura bibi ekoyi na so odi mpanimfo ya tema ayese oyo obi ama na so hwe onie mo hwe no She Ogoyi bag nwe.
Oh, this is bad. Maza.
She what the number no?
Oh, me ba me yeah ade o
She cameraman so na ni abro che so obi afra no kra wonfa. Hey, wonye superstar. Ghana form superstar. Enam dwom yi force. Osimi yade. Cameraman who you good. Ese Ghana e ma award. What you say? Ghana Music Award nipa otwa sa video we as a see a man cameraman of the tie the oka on e me de pa obi friend no ni abre
Maza. Oh, me ba me yeah ade o me ko
oh yeah I busy tio force na wase yi kura wase srente so afia so asene ge pache o yente so ma no ope nte so odi ano what you say odi ano kobo Millicent Nobi
you want like? What you like?
Oh, if you are just me. Anyway.
What are you doing? What the fuck are you recording?
Y'all been sitting here now. What's going on?
What you matter, man?
What happened?
obi kura
No.
almost see fam kura ben wa ko hwe ni
This is very fake. Yeah. She's a
so fake
TV star.
Who? I told you. Which one is the TV star? Which one?
No, that shot lady going over there.
oh na mo so na mugu eni masesa what you say Ebe se broni na team no ana mugu eni masesa foreign na bi na team no nim TV star obi o star o TV so and o gina junkie fo mu ha nti ye beka so star we na se Ghana onye star one of your junkies no ba kunie one of your junkies ba kunie what you say nti se o dware sra fa phone na o TikTok na utie fia so asnega hu se wo problem akasa wona utie no you have problem ko junkie and e kasa cheo no ade papa bi ani mu sika bia nso ne di wia ede efia so asnega beto anom no e obi akatua hwini nyina what you say cause obo prima nti efia ni mama ye hwa ade wa e ma na sha say address ni ewe
na when na perform for my
mo superstar
Fiana Mr. Fiashos nigga ah Now, one I can is a secret video.
My chin.
It's that you on top a fake designer way. Way no show music and I'm the one.
Oh, Chene.
Hey, I'm home.
Oh, something
as a sister. Hey, sister, here. Obia secretly a video. When mammy and mammy can't tell. Baby, I know what tired, you know. Bag now, toy. Oh, be the secret, or be a secretly. This is a young video now, maybe I made a show. Bag now, what on the idea go from one. Oh, be the video for Nippon Croach or a Bama. I wear Bama, that child.
You want like? What you like? What you like?
Oh, if you are me.
Oh, now brother and I, sir. And the sister, she has to fake design and your baby, she will so online. So, if I home. And sister, here, if you are more TV star, if you are more to fake design and if you, Anna. Now the brown video, sister, Fia now, whatever I bet so now with him said, sister, Fia, almost why a person, Anna.
Efia Swasnega, Efia no, Efia, and I just say the camera, a bonus bowie, Efia Swasnega, the two, echi, yeba, yebesia bao. Mamanya quick, na yenkoshe arehosem asi, Ghana embra. Why, accident, akosu. Nipamba ene shisano. Nipamba ene shisano. Accra Kumase Road. Accra Kumase Road. Nipamba ene shisano. She Obi na shia paisano. Obi ena ashi a paisano. What you say? Na yempanifo disika said your ma dwenye. Disika said your ma dwen sebi enye. She miracle Aboagye. Small boy over politics mo nya adwuma bia. She japade idea sa to so 50 acres of plot. Omunye skanoi. Tie dia dosa fokae. Nanadu timi yesim papeni tnase. Ehwe. Boa ono akasa ne ministers na points so munwia o man no. The man was aware. Omu bogalam say enwia o man no. Ne kwan we dawo. Ambana nadu trimu da. So dia so beboso. Ya papa Joma Hama Yankopon srawo. Saka wakoma. So we be save all the souls because Kumase to Accra road as a kwan usisua no overtaking because the main road a case nam so doso case fa kwan no so dey enye case ketwa na almighty say Ghana yitimi tena se hwe eni Entie 31 guy. The yen for 31. 31. The yen for 31. 31 so far. Yanga yibia na ebia survive. Ya yetimi nya kwan ana omo muti enimu omutimi pie se bia memwa bia be se nipa be 10. Ene timi pie. Omo kanyina. Omo kanyina ahye. 31. Tie. The yen for 31. 31 so far yanga yibia na ebia survive ya yetimi nya kwan ana omo muti enimu omutimi pie se bia memwa bia be se nipa be 10 ene timi pie omo kanyina ahye 31 tie omo ahye enti se waboa Ghana sika no egu mpase hwe Sicilia dapa na asede oba besia yesi ekọ ni fie na sike go a couple of billions of dollars e dia kwan ya to na ada ho ama enchirima beba na asevu souls ye mpani for say no omompene omo di sika no bebo prima omo di sika no bebo prima they don't care ntiwe obi akra na ma me kwaba kwamboni akokuna to atwene hwe stars ahodo a Ghana kwan so omewu by accident yentie Obama kakra na fe yenko in program no so
yenya nsem hunu di na yemma niam ye important no enye important because it is difficult to comprehend say yatena kwan a buoni a yese wo mpeye no wabeye kwan ama 1932 yatena kwan no the same way ba no wabeye 3 km Messi Kumase Accra road. It is not a matter of diversion. It is not possible to expand. It doesn't befit the status of one. Kumase Accra, for God's sake, nana 200 kilometers, depending 230 kilometers per. Ghana to me ebi mo 1,400 kilometer road, a boom dual carriage, 1,004 Africa. Enti ne business bi kra Kumase a untumi nko na re hosam ne say empanyimfo no mbetimi adwen say yemfa politics ne bibia anto nchen na yen open yemman no mu up to business some empanyimfo no mo fa flights enu na me hwe say de enti kra mo wura fi sa ne ma we nyina ne say se ukọ Kumase a first na omo se nipa be 300 a day se omo timi for 2,000 passengers a day to 3,000 flight no enti omo wo bie no omko ena oman we nya oman ya nipa wo ska ombet enti na obitimi tu susu so obeye adwuma wa Accra obeye 1 week ade na 2 days one fa flight homa because ewu na ukosia enti ehiafo no you don't have any option than to be on the road knowing that your potential of dying be 2%. When I'm going to be a potential of dying or getting an injury 2%. Because statistics said that we are Kumase Accra Road, according to National Road Safety Commission, accounted for 60% to 62% of the accident in the entire country. 60% to 62%. Ntu nam so a nkwanhia besi Ghana nyina no nipa edua emu nsia no likely se ho no mbewu. The first 6 months of this year, na nipa omawu okwan so eyedu 1,500. 1,500. Yade be ne betima ku Ghana 4,500. COVID by hospital say ni NCC. Amfa nhia no. COVID o. Ye kobo bosia. COVID ku nipa say. Menka say enye ade ehu. But ebibia nye hu nchen de etu ye. Da bia meka kire mo say nkokọ konongo. Ba bia na eye dangerous pa e free konongo bypass no. Kwan ba bia na ehu pa no na nipa omu wo ho no. Edoso omo ye wie ye no accident
bro ohene nkwanta the year bia the Isakwe ritual
ai abepotia ofro akọ no omo ye sa bypass kakra ne to ho no eno kra mza be say 7 kilometers or 6 kilometers omo wie sa bypass no that stretch no accident reduced by 90 to 95%. And the sope na we aba expansion of two obehwe sika bi o matwa na omukọ kan sika aban age a yenwie kwan na bypass kwa no sika na saba yenwie kwan na otimi say nipa ye inherently wicked. They don't care about the loss of lives. E kwan no na enye driver for nye kura na unim de enti abekra kwan no me say yande che kura mfiri woni enye foforo no say say kwan ya wonam so yi camera kra de bebo so na be kwa akofa krom afa na wo be imagine say wo block kwan we say wo be CC traffic light on chain sa da no business e be gu okrom anya asem ketwa say ya block Kumase Accra road ye CC street light enye ye anajo e wotum tu kwan na na anajo wo Kumase Accra road awurade nyankopon wo be kasa afa na abrofo na bagana wo be kasa o ma be land o ha 1820
ya sabia
pana me maka na na onim say ye na start say ye ka express road asem na mampanyi dwa janka
ya asem ye mobo
ansa na mampa ye support express road ni nyina ne say ye kan ho asem say there is no option say Ghana bepe ade ye befitting for 2026 generation e wo mu no e ho kwan obusi ye betra express road we hu say busi e wo ba bia na ye nkoje ne emfanye sa kwan no na accident no eso ntemaye na
where the penny form sempa ya papa John Dramani Mahama ye hu se wa hyase gidigidi a chese opese oye kwan no minje ni so betimi awie years aka nko so oye awie tu aka 2 years ebe depend on aban fofora obeto so aba because akwan no kwan a ese Ghana emie ye ni eye na ye gini pankwa because ya hwe bas ne si ho na oti bas mu na eja ehyew akopim se obewu ahyewa ma wada ne nso ewu ya ben no nti sawo ye pani na wa for man sika edi ama onipa ba ewu okwan we so a do you think see the we asisika nyina mawa ebe nhira mawa na the answer is no. Enti mo pre apentem enya mo sa ayeten wa be minister wakatua ye obi bia ye enti wakatua wunya no enso untumi manage na omboa ma oman no ntumpon e ma wunchiri ma ebeba o pakiska na ma wo for what you say eno ena ma abrante ya chini enhame ba kokra Mika se hamia na meboa miracle Aboagye atiasi yen kotie the AC ama that young man miracle Aboagye.
Hello again. 5 bank accounts and 4 landed properties belonging to former executive secretary of the Interministerial Coordinating Committee on Decentralization, Dennis Miracles Aboagye, have been frozen by an Accra High Court. The order follows an application by the Economic and Organized Crime Office, Eoco, as it intensifies investigations into the alleged misappropriation of about 55 million cedis in public funds. Miracles Aboagye and a former accountant are being investigated of allegations including theft, money laundering, causing financial loss to the state, and using public office for profit. Although he has since been granted bail after his arrest at the Accra International Airport, Eoco says investigations are ongoing and no criminal liability has yet been established. Well, let's bring in our legal affairs correspondent, Kweku Asante, for more on this development. Kweku, welcome to the program. What more do we know about this?
Well, yes, Ken, as you say, this is in relation to an allegation that Mr. Miracles Aboagye, while he served at the Interministerial Coordinating Committee on Decentralization, may have misappropriated or stolen some funds. Because this matter has not been charged in court yet, we do not have an idea of the specific charges or the specific case that Eoco is building against Mr. Dennis Miracles Aboagye. But on the basis of the ongoing investigation, Eoco has made an application to the Accra High Court seeking the freezing order of certain properties belonging to Mr. Dennis Miracles Aboagye. Under the law, under the Eoco Act, Eoco is able to undertake some initial freezing, and then as time goes on, they have to apply to a high court to get that confirmation of the freezing order, and that is what has happened. And so we are getting some more information as to what exactly the properties in questions are here. 5 bank accounts that are related to this, and all transactions on those bank accounts are now blocked. There is a 7-bedroom residential property in Latte. As we speak, it has also been frozen. What this means is that Miracles Aboagye cannot enter the premises of this property. There's another 2-bedroom residential property at Spintex that has also been frozen, a residential apartment complex at Adjungano here in Accra, and then approximately 15 acres of land situated in Latte. So these are the 4 landed properties in relation to this, and the 5 bank accounts in question: a 7-bedroom apartment in Latte, 2-bedroom in Spintex, a residential apartment complex in Adjungano, and 15 acres of land. And so this is the orders of the court granting the freezing order. And so these properties said to be belonging to Dennis Miracles Aboagye of the New Patriotic Party have now been frozen by the High Court, particularly on the say-so of Eoco, and they had that order and they went to the court for a confirmation order.
It's quite interesting because we know that the court went on recess last week, so many are wondering, how was this possible, this order?
Well, yes, it's true. The superior courts of judicature are on legal vacation, but it does not mean that every single court is shut down. They are what is called vacation courts that continue to sit even when the courts are on vacation. And so the Chief Justice has designated some courts, and this happens every year because the courts cannot be completely shut for 2 months because of the consistency in the need for people to go there for bail and other issues. So while generally superior court, that is the High Court, the Court of Appeal and the Supreme Court are on bail, some of the high courts are designated as vacation courts. They continue to sit and matters continue to be debated and discussed in those particular courts. And in particular, we know that certain oral courts, the special division of the court, as well as the criminal division, Justice Audrey Kokuvite, Justice Achibonga, are all sitting on oral cases. This case did not particularly go to them. But yes, like you said, even though the courts are on break, there are some courts that are designated as vacation courts that continue to sit within this period, Ken.
And then also you mentioned that some of the properties are residential apartments. Does it mean that the people, if there are any, renting the apartments and properties at the moment will have to vacate? What happens to them?
Well, yes, once this freezing order has been confirmed, usually that is what is going to happen. What the freezing order does is to preserve the status quo ante, because the investigative body continue to claim that they are still investigating the matter. And so they do not want this person who is subject to the investigation to dissipate those properties. And that is why they usually will freeze it. So if it's a bank account, it is frozen. You cannot withdraw money into it. You cannot put money into it until the investigation are completed or the freezing order lapses. When it comes to a residential property, even when people are living in, usually those people would have to vacate because of the pendency of the investigation that is going on. But those mechanics can always be worked on. There can be some sort of arrangement. If it's a residential complex that is for rent, all those issues may be dealt with. But generally, if a residential property is frozen, residents may be ejected for the purpose until those freezing orders lapses, Ken.
And have we heard anything from the camp of Miracles Aboagye concerning this?
Well, not as we speak. Dennis Miracles Aboagye, we should put on record, continues to maintain his innocence. We know that a couple of weeks back, Eoco did arrest him when he did arrive from a trip abroad, and he was detained for a couple of days. He was granted bail. That bail is still in force. Miracles is out as we speak. But as of the specifics of these freezing order, we are yet to hear from him. But we should say that he maintains that he's completely innocent of the charges or the allegations that are being made against him by Eoco and the state writ large.
Quick question is our legal affairs correspondent. Thank you, as always.
Okay. Not just a way there. Abranti. Emre Trump kakrebi ni yachino. Emma MPP forces sa junkies. Eko gu Eoco abonti. Eko tratini. Mova chame bacho call be the farms this year. So as I'm talking to you now, upon the MPP for Koye, and young penny, I causes a junkies, ekogu ho. Koka eko threaten even IGP. A threaten Eoco boss. Eka say MPP ba omu dwane free Ghana. Because miracle nye bonibia. Miracle na betena bonting. Say oko ni Eoco ni kodi nkomo about 5 million. Enye 55 million. And now Eoco SCZ ni BPR ewo 55 million ho. Ewo 55 million ho ene SCZ ni nyoma. And this young man efresi hu no media so a oso kasa ma MPP on kan no kreda bibi efri na numba bi ayatro. Because you see, all my genius so omo smart, all my school omo smart. So mbeti my your mind bonny e de nya omo. Say so they don't care. This guy on care obia. The okay as the party beba power. No benya position, no nya kwa ewia atoto japade aya japade. It is adwin we de onipatrima ade papa ben no beti my ya ma man. Menvien sankrofo yi. Maybe ebeya oya gine japade agihwe nipa 21 na ahye no. Nipa 21 because of 4.5 billion. Pe mikasa pa enye sika kitwa but ye ka Ghana ye okoko ye diamond your timber, your oil, kikabi mame. Tio, kikabi mame bebre. Tio. Yaka omaya ye wa japade twa ewo hia ya sase eteso ankasa iska ye bibia iska entinka 4.5 billion a di be yikwan say even cry a double no akobe 10 billion na kiye yi from Accra straight to Boko na dem na business ekoso enwumre kra utuka usu because kwan no mudawo what you say yempeni fotimi atnase fi kwame nkroma breso abepeme ne kwai wo bi antumi nye bombe tuska na omo diska na omo jaka na omo ko obi aba obetuska na obe diska na wa promesia na wa jaka na ko eja kwan na to obi anke etive MPP for so omo ko demonstration because obi abokro no ya chino before say Eoco be pack your document akọ high court akọ presidencies you japade ama court ahwe nkrata mu I convince ama kwansi yensies you japade no that means Eoco ekura evidence sabranti we wiade now so still MPP for any mbu omo dwe wobra adwo asafo mu abetena bonten a expose mu wo mo kro no said ana kro no koso a nanado abreso ono adwo asafo koye audit na odi kro no akoso school feed inside said ana krofo disika okoye nanado hu ya no bu na ni chi ana adwo asafo try say opushi omo ni ntokwa ni nyina ni o oni MPP ntokwa ni o try so opushi say president emma kwana omunye investigation about the Eoco school feeding na do yi ni ho Adeɛ kye ne degrade akosi Apostle Kwadwosafo ne bus station Nana Addo ami ebutugu. Ofre Henry Cote say order from above. Just say Nana Addo memo born say order from above. Nyankopon betua papa ne ka papa Nana Addo. Nyankopon betua ne ka. Be kan no kracho. Minim de ntia make asasem no. Hwe. Onim. We di adwasafo no ye behin pa. Ba ha kakre. Me ba mamenya quick. Na yenkotie adwasafo. Na fe me fa umra back. Me see Nana Addo Nyankopon betua ne ka. Akokro wabe bo maya brosa because jidi agana fo nya wo Nana Addo mu na papa we ni reason bia esa o makwan e ma ne nkrofo e fom Ghana japade di Ghana sika sa de o mabobodam ene ye chi o mo a mosimoni abre President Mahama cry so odi agro what you see
Wapa woda mi fi Apostle Kwadwosafo asini mu na me bai anka wi aye ye be wi a chensa me fi MPP mu nan so fi mu ochina me so obi a yetete nkola sika so 11 cedi na me kokwa na nkola na aduane etiti o mani nkwa na me ra ho me
tie adwo to park na ekasa no enkrofo asiesie funu eni ha wo Ghana no ba kuni atiase oba besi a minister o piety be ma ono na wo mma bienu a o president Otimbe jina bonte so president no so ope minister no. Yes, adwo Tupac. Ono e Tupac no nam. Ena Nana Addo so e Tupac. Nana Addo yese kokoma mafia no. Ena mafia back. Nana mi bisa se school feeding sika na no motete wo no. Omotete na omode Nana Addo percentage command na. Ena mpese mi. Wontumi galam se na obon. Oba no de Nana Addo percentage command because be defending wo brown no Nana Addo ministers etia na so ade a wontumi ye no galamse no obo no Nana Addo say no eno no Nana Addo 2023 be gina bontin be defend chama wontumi so ombo galamse be na galamse wo dem 20 years ono ni finance minister ni MPs e boycott yesese wan sake no a enko parliament osime sake ne en sake ne china mo pa mo sifom obe free ade so na no twa finance minister ne take it man the kromako na otna ye be chiwo en wa ma finance minister ne twa akota America Nana Addo di boni o Nana Addo wo di boni papa e o Ghana na Nyankopon be expose na ansa no wagu hwe tie adwasafo nsemi e woka wa tie listen to this
mu ochina me so obi a yetete nkola sika so 11 cedi na me kokwa na nkola na aduane etini mu na me bai anka wi a ye be wi a chensa me fi MPP mu nan so fi mu ochina me so obi a yetete nkola sika so 11 cedi na me kokwa na nkola na aduane etiti o mani nkwa na me ra ho me regret se man support E11 na me support so da obi a miss quote me kwata sama make am insuro me fi E11 me regret and regret china MPP
because onim say E11 na omo disika no omo bobbesie disika na wie a Ghana yetimi nkobesia bo nya hwe biem ofo riato sawan sika no ye die wie nti eso omo twa omo ani ba yen ehia foso na omo san betutu ye motom Nana Addo de o boni o wo hwa besia pa Nana Addo boy a o san beji 11 kan ho sema ha ma be 11 wo twam ba wo bu o man no Muntie
for brand me tuntum tie say me kan okra wom na me fa me ntoma fita efra school feeding the rot and the corruption koso wo ho no aban abai me se omomo ani nko ho
the rot and corruption koso wo ho osray Papa Mahama se omane ni nko Papa Mahama oba ho nchi obi a ho we di omo MPP for no akra hu se bone koso ho yesremo nti we yin akra some be investigation we omom go on mo nchichi o mu nyina na mo jiju o mo japade simple tie
feeding the rot and the corruption koso wo ho no aban abai me se omomo ani nko ho President Akufo-Addo ka tell me say menye audit of school feeding ansa na yama misikapo de aye adwum woni be bi omde mekunya ko hye but
tie oye audit ni wie no e no de full video no obetima kopete o YouTube e no de command Nana Addo say Nana makoye wie o na sika o mu di ho no nana hwe evidence ni wanye ni ye benye ni no di paper no totwene baby ni yi ni free o yi ni free okra no yi ni free o ti free o because of sa adwa safa kokasa afa corruption nanado yi ni free kra enunti na yi levy oye na adwen se mo diska na wie na asana mo kopesi ka gege franyafo nyame na mebeto aba na odi kotena bruchi oso o ma no because of dream die krono a na ekoso na nado amamum wicked people MPP for and they say amoti abontin su yes am mombra power meboa mo sia pe power aba hwabronye wo ya na nimfi enam hoi eno no tim kasa ma dan onya ska no we ba wo mi atimi kan pen se me na me ye na mo ba ye na mo ba na mo benyinya sika no nti mo mfa sika no bi meboa a wo mo ye adwuma ben eno mo nyinya sika no enti now miracle Aboagye aban de nesa up to Japade so which is good pa mama yentie enchechemu kakra ewo black rasta na yenkohwe na adan na Japade ahodo a ban de nesa atoto so no yehwe
was a car of interest. It's supposed to be a car that belongs to the state that got into his hands in some funny kind of way. And Eoco is economic and organized crime office. And the boss of Eoco is that blue suit wearing dude. That guy called Capo di Tutti Capi. One Capore. This is Raymond Archer. Very dangerous guy. Now he is the backbone of Ghanaian trends right now as we speak. Eoco is shaking the waters. Eoco is picking up the alleged criminals and thieves, and one after the other, they are being jailed. Oh my God. Now, Miracle Aboagye was picked up by Eoco and questioned. Now, his party people, the NPP, went over to Eoco's offices and started to demonstrate. If it was a genuine demonstration, it would have even been okay. But a lot of the people were drug addicts who were picked up from the ghettos. They even fed them with appetition so they could get high and make more noise. A lot of them finally,
of course,
told us and the whole world how these people hired them just to boost their numbers, to go there and make noise. And it was so embarrassing for this dead political party called the NPP that is still struggling to make numbers. This is Miracle Aboagye. Now, when he was granted bail, he went around running his mouth, yabby, 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 like a parrot that just caught Ebola. My brother, my sister, and people warned him and told him, hey, be careful. Wound to me spoke more than you. He is now in jail, suffering from coccidiosis like a mad rabbit. Be careful. And he went quiet a bit. Now, recently, he started talking about, you know, how fuel prices have gone high and blah, 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 blah. And it's interesting. You know why? He was invited by Eoco. And when he went there, the car that he was driving was a car of interest. It's supposed to be a car that belongs to the state that got into his hands in some funny kind of way. It's a car that was actually picked up wrongly using process that should have gone to the state. Do you understand that? And they picked it up. It's a black Ford F-150. Eoco picked it up. He had to stop an Uber and get back home. If I were him, I would sit in a trotro so that passengers in the trotro can look at my face, recognize me, and tell me their minds.
Oman Sikao, yatam akotoka kwabrani afaka wafa ayene dia eno no te Ghana eche fuel price momo buy mo di fuel diesel echo 23 cedis 23 do 23 so 22 so because the time I call Ghana first na fuel because I'm used to the same Ford. Yem papa Apostle Dr. Eoco Usubempa the same Ford net to see her red one. Now tofu oguma utia so anasa. Utia so prum nasa. Na na do time. But ene omo no tia bonti omo no chop. Aban car and wafa. Obia wakoton smuggle ayachiw. Ombra me na no ko counterfeit sai kura no. Tio, wakoton wi yachiw. Wakoton wi yachiw. Police station. Yes if sika kakra bra ni enyaw. No wakosesa counterfeit. Jase, omani bu omo dwa okro no mu. What you say? Oma ya kromfo, just oma ye akromfo ankasa atayi fo nko a. Yes we di 55 million. A ya twe wo ho. Eoco afra obra. Okwa krono ka we wia. A ya hwehwe ka na ye hu no. E no timi ye bo san de ka no ko buru Eoco. Omdu amhwe ka no number no say, "Hey, na ka we ye hwehwe ye de bedi wo." E no masia chika no. Nanado aye bi o. What you say? Nanado. Wa ye bi papa. Nanado. Yenko.
The more you interact with people in the trotro, people in the public, the more you get to know how your stewardship actually went. But these are people who are used to air-conditioned cars. From air-conditioned homes, they go straight into their air-conditioned cars, get into air-conditioned offices, so their blood is frozen. No wonder it has come out that his assets have been frozen. Come here. Come here. Run the dossier. Watch this. Dennis Miracles, Aboagye's assets frozen as court confirms Eoco order. Jesus have mercy. Run the dossier and watch this. Hey. Now the Accra High Court has officially ordered the freezing of 5 bank accounts and 4 landed properties belonging to Dennis Miracles Edward Aboagye, according to the Graphic Online. Now the court granted the asset preservation order on August the 3rd. What is today's date? 2026, following an application filed by the Economic and Organized Crime Office Eoco. Now the directive temporarily blocks all financial transactions on their accounts and completely bans the sale, mortgage, or transfer of the properties while anti-graft investigations continue, according to Graphic Online. Did you hear that? And this is a breakdown of the assets. Now, the High Court's ruling specifically targets the following personal holdings linked directly to him. 5 active personal bank accounts have been entirely locked up. 2 distinct landed properties consisting of residential apartments and an independent residential property. Eastern Region Properties, 2 assets comprising a designated house and a separate parcel of land. Dash it away. This is Dennis Miracles Aboagye. My brother, my sister, we broke this news. We told you exactly what happened. Today, my brother, my sister, we have the exclusives right here. And I'm glad to be the bearer of this news. Now, Miracles Aboagye has houses right there at Ajingano. How many of them? 1, 2, and a 3rd one. He has 3 houses at Ajingano. Look at the house.
Yeah.
3. Look at where they are sitting. This is what is called a secret roof. This is a mansion. He built this, my brother, my sister, in less than 6 months.
Muti, in less than 6 months. Abranti was so onye juma nyefi. Our baby politics. Within 6 months, what me sit down we and another and to me and beside the question be why simpapeni no see you and I could food this canasa. Look at MPP today. We're going MPP because and Crofua Ebeko jail a dozen and after San Crofonetri there won't be any MPP until the base and Kekano Hui. The base and Sorinjina Nankekano Hui because MPP go. Sika Crofone Diem. Show. Anyway, go out. The debate a croboside, oh baby, and she room, and me pom baby no another mansion. A buy fort and the crown, I would copio. And you better radio soon Kasa, on Kasa, and my favor, Debbie, or Cosachan Twatcho, a deceive, no Akotuaba, Amabaumia, no one acquire Basia be beam, no what you see a dime more. Out to Tomo, on care about or mine, so mine will be say, so mine will be too, say bed, on care. Oh, my many bonuma at Tomuyim. So move at Timothy home to you. Punya any a pro, as a sancro for him. And I know more destroy part in the sun. What I see.
One of them, my brother, my sister, was almost sold at the time that investigators started
Monty
to freeze this via the courts. This is Miracles Aboagye's Adringono mansion. And this is next to Jerry John Rawlings' house right there inside Adringono. It's a top class area in Accra. 3 of them. And that's what you see. Then on the Spintex Road, he has a modest one, which is not that modest. It is hot. On the Spintex Road, my brother, my sister, right here in Accra, this is that house.
Another one.
Spintex Road. This is the house. That is Miracles Aboagye. Politician. 2 years in the office of the president, in that outfit known as the interministerial whatever on decentralization. He built this. As if that was not enough. He has a mansion sitting right there inside his hometown in Latte. That's the mansion. Hey, if you look at it like this, you wouldn't appreciate it so much. You know, some of these people, they like to be on the hill and smell good air so they can look down on all of us who are the grassroots. They call us the grassroots,
another
not
building.
for fun.
Young boy, Kwalaketuo, I will rap politics within another 8 years now. She Japadia waye. She properties. Yes, I'm say 50 plot another day. And a Eoco didn't start to so.
You know what it means? My brother, my sister, anytime they spit, it lands on our heads. No wonder a lot of us are bald-headed. It's the toxic nature, the acid nature of their spit. This is the mansion. Can I take you inside the mansion? Are you ready? Look at it. This is the mansion. Look at it. Look at the floor. Look at the finishing. Jesus have mercy. Look at the walls. Look at the flowers. My God have mercy. And look at it. This is Miracles Aboagye's latte house. And look at where it is situated. My God have mercy. That is not all. Watch this. Look at the wall finishing. Look at the things on the wall. Now you ask him, what kind of work has he really done to be able to get this? He has a few companies. My brother, I do not want to go too much into where I am not supposed to go. But we are told, we hear around that contracts were given to family and friends for kickbacks. Money was siphoned from left, right, and center. One of those contracts was what he allegedly went to tell that guy who took over from him. Oh, please take this one out. Don't include it. Miracles Aboagye is in trouble. A government worker in a political office within 2 years has been able to build these houses, amass money. My brother, my sister, this is Miracles Aboagye. At a point, he was heard telling investigators, oh, this land, my father gave it to me. Which father? Abba Papa. Oh, this land, my father gave it to me, you know. My brother, my sister, as it stands right now, Miracles Aboagye is in deep trouble. And I'm happy. When the NPP was in power, these were the people who behaved holier than thou. Oh, we are the young guys with the young brains. You know, people were pushing the younger ones so that the old men would actually vacate the seats. This is what the young guys are allegedly doing. Nothing will save this man from joining Wontumi in there. This guy is in trouble. Deep trouble. More things are coming up. Almost every day, people are calling investigators and telling investigators, we think this is for him too, that is for him too. We was seen here, he was seen there. My brother, my sister, Nana Addo should be bowing down his head in shame.
Oh, yes.
He was too old to be president and too sick to be president. He should have told us his health condition.
And too corrupt to be president. First of all, too corrupt to be president. And that would be a mistake for serious here to our man. What you say? Oh, yeah, free SHS New Year and was here we aka a fee indeed. Poppy Sianasa, I saw my dream. This cancer, share a cockroach we share a cockroach at any age. At any age. Look at this man. At any age. Say, Kofi Jumo say, dear Jumo, where any mammy zoom in a yin mammo. Honestly, High Court freezes a former MD of Maxwell Kofi Jumo 4 bank account as Eoco probes 7 million loss. Tio, 7 million loss. 7 million cedis. Where you pay. Me ade shamaso. What you say? Hwe akokra Kofi Jumo wanyi pa. O hwe papa ya hwe. Hwe na tifi. Bebi onam. Papa pani. Hwe ni fie a ono so wasi. Hwe akokra hwe fie a wapagya si o. Mansion a ono so wapagya si o. mudi sika rough wo bra mo care about anything I saw chine ni ho hwe wa 7 million afane sasi 7 million akokra afane sasi what you see what you see hwe wa we cash no enti se ono so ekoka chama wutumi ho ena yokonya frizu nioma sa pe na chese wo kwa no se yokonya frizu nioma sa pe na chese wadru prison okọ ti sie papa yi so ono so ne de abetoso what you see ono so ne de abetoso a chese ono so prison efrefren ono so prison a friend din I likely say obetimi akwakotoa chama wuntumi akwaka we ho enkrofo pi nam kwan so what you say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na Accra and according to Kevin Taylor information of the buy which are a year Paulugu Dam so 40 million so 12 million so yesen ho bon wom yesen ho bo mo din Tisi amenya ntie se ba omi akora try say the running mate obesesa no because ono so no bon ECG sikasem no mu omu nyina afenyo markings mu nyina omu nyina ho yak watiase na mo amubu oman di bonisa mamo se mubu oman tantantanza hwe Kumase Accra road a omo betena so 8 years a omo mfa omo sankata John Dramani Mahama bai e no try say otwa kwan no atom oye de obetumi wanwie kra no kwa obi beba be finish in all you see nya be 4.5 billion dollars se si John Mahama ye nya be 1.7 I see akwan no muguso a soldiers clear kwan no so what you see tie the MPP ministers edwin about Kumase kwan I ne ye akum nipa 21 o ma shidru be o ma shi nya no nko somewhere last 2 weeks another accident since kwan no so ema no so nipa pi wu e bebre prepare e birim da so hospital Accra every month be an accident si Kumase kwan no so Kumase to Accra many pambewu MPP buy ena NDC buy no mo se ompese wo mo ye kwan no tie dia yewura ato force kokan of parliament
say expressway. Let me take my time, Mr. Speaker, to correct some impressions. Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Asenso Boakye suggested that the proposed Accra Kumase Expressway is wasteful. And that we in the opposition opposed the dualization. Mr. Speaker, that cannot be the case. Mr. Speaker, I was surprised and amazed to see a colleague, member of parliament, particularly an MP from Kumase, to describe the project as wasteful. Mr. Speaker, an MP of which the road is leading to his constituency.
That be because Sikana Moba say 4.something billion. Sika se muchedi. Because someone coin now almost $50 billion as I'm not making. And I fat nanado a memu. According to Shemu, last me boy moti almost 50 billion. And this Sikano Kwa say almost all mudi Ghana kwanya nka Accra to Boku straight. Ibenya express route to Takradi to Ho to anywhere. Ibet my express road ukrununyina. Ninyina si omo discano. So now John Dramani Mahama best 5 million, best 7 million. Na what with the railway ni we ni nyina to Kumase street na kadem. Obi so ba omenye to o me ento so enko boko MPP 4 ebinum timi tro letter ye bold koma John Dramani Mahama say Kumase Accra road now ben a waste of money any kwan so mo ye na hwe ene hwe ade awehosem a esi kwan no so hwe nipa ma na ehisa no because ono no kwa Kumase a oti play mu otusha within 35-40 minutes no odru Kumase on fa kwan no so nti ano papa no aka na driver sesim na o matu card na mfam na o makotwan no Kumase airport na watena mu hia na wakosi so onim faso bi e wo so esa aban ne sai sika kwa esa kwan no nipa wu sai hiafo ne wu na we mu omu na ayeden sa na omodwen enipa no bi kura ngu na eso nti omo benya kwa ka nipa no bi ewu hwe enya me nwanwa se me tie this video amesa me de tuma me tie this video hwe omaya yeti hwe nipa ma na ehisa no nipa ma ena ehisa no and minister our free Ashanti region Timetro letter ekoma John Dramani Mahama say eni kwan say we kwan no a waste of money waste ti ebrofo no use yen a waste or see a waste
na ma fo say
tio ohun say a waste na mo am bo abro say eye meba eshaziwa oh maseadi no
na ma fo say
meba hwe nipa na ehye pai sam nipa ma ena ehye pai pai sam to wa hoa pai ejana hye kama monkwato tonwe monkwawe muntwitwa ministers no enam na eno asa no monkotwitwa na monwe abrofo monkwana monkwawe samo pena mawe enam na abi no monkwawe tia
aha
listen to this
so person who say nipa ni muhia ya hwe de etwagu social media ye na kan mama me be ya oh you fast mama na we dey send ya bia
akakra na abi egusu bi
oh phone no are ko kwa ya nana
okay all right also over 1,300 security agencies applicants tested positive for HIV.
And no ya omo akwakope soldier ni police ni na sefo no
over 1,300 security agency applicants.
And no ya omo akwakope police
tested positive for HIV.
Omo akwakope soldier, omo akwakope immigration, fire service, prison service. Say ye ba mo akọ medical check up meboa.
Ti
ye ko check e wo mo no. Over 1,500 HIV positive.
Oh, this is scary.
And these are young. I said I'm back in Kambi Bracha.
Yeah.
This are
so what? Eti Ghana da chiwe. Because say you to ni adwumaye. Kura ukomo a advert ye nyina kotiden din aduro kotekase e na asofo bi kura tim betena abontin. Asofo betena abontin me okotekase aduro me okotidis in boys iguso. And what to be no yes or cotry ene die nko a ensanom ne die nko a onye adwuma awia kete na obutu obaso time eso de na ho de koye adwuma peska no na obodogi nti oma cha mahwe nipa akọ adwuma ekope soja ye a omo na be da chi soja ba wen kru no omo kọ over 1,500 omo nyina HIV nti hwan mo ena omo na omo deda a omo mba ho dodo osen ko adwuma ni kro no out of desperation enya wanwa na ho se de nipa ehye na minister etumi kase kwan na oje no a waste of money. Don't do it.
Who say that the road is wasteful, Mr. Speaker, to the extent that the said MP wrote to the president to say to the president that don't do that project. Mr. Speaker, I am surprised. I am surprised. Mr. Speaker, I'm surprised to hear that. And so, Mr. Speaker, let me say this.
Etio, oye MP. Oh, Bantima. MP for Bantima. Asenso Boakye. MP for Bantima. Bantima nya brono ketwa brono kese pa esu MP. Ene twia. Se kwan ya ko tumfo krum. Anke benya highway. I dem to be 2 hours to ya no wadru. Nanka business etimi akoso. Nanka for run business Accra to Kumase. Nanka aboa me nipa manya adwumaye na ati HIV so. Hwe Bantima MP actual letter we assign the akoma John Dramani Mahama sasa kwan no menye. Na me bawo omo mo de kwan ne ye aduro every moja every year ono bia na oka ho ana. Because Crawford susu sasa kwan no moje hwie gu so Crawford yade. You see any patent etike. Esi be se 10 penny nya kwan pie. Omo maka nyina ahye. Still, almost a kwan no one should do it in Yamen now.
Let me say this, that this road from Accra to Kumase is more than a road. It is opening up a country. So for an MP from that constituency to write and to say that the road is wasteful and we should not do it, and write to the president that the president should not do the project, Mr. Speaker, it's untenable. Right, Honorable Speaker.
Sawati. Almost a mere kwan. Na be ifo fa so anadwo. MPP fo no bi tu anadwo. MPP fo no bi tu anadwo. Kwan no so no mo fa. Eso no mo no mo moja. Etieni kwan se ye kwan no. Because omuni say Mahama edene sakoka kwan no a. Ebe ma omo wie no aye omo wie no be fe. What you say? Omo wie no ano be din. Program no dosu. Miba. Memi fi we side na fi nkotie. Johnson esiedun ketia interview bi oye. Yen papa Johnson esiedun ketia. Na ye me de pa ye kokoti yen tie de kakra.
Na mi bisa mo se debate ya ekoso nyina no. Se nipa untumi kofa omo a womo ye adwuma ewo ho no a womo so kokoto a untumi se obo womo paase womo nkoye reclamation baby amani yen kata so
entie
ena womo so se dabi untumi ka se womo nkutu agudie no de womo benya afirimu no na womo de eho sika bi akata de yetu no dada no na masa yentu baby a
kata baby
baby aye tutu ye no ye kata so wa waje tu se wakobo obi pa se o mekata ye tutu ozo se untu enti wana tu
one or two
enti se MPP for timi hwe nyame anim ni obronsa matiko e ka se wo mo ko disa asem wo ye achi a e de wo mo party no nyina ni monyam e kwa akotwitwiri fam aba wontumi asem ya me di ho ya opa buzi afiri me krom nya ye party no ni Nabi, na party no ni kura. Omo say party no omo party na ni ase. Oh, etino me ayame de omo ye say mawini wanchi is wanchi west nyina mawini ni na say okobra afo ha. Constituency bia ni ho buzi ansada so bia.
Ajidi na
pompaye. De ye me yawo wontumi ase mu.
Ni nyina ndisi
ajeli ni wontumi meye national chairman.
De ye o yan.
De ye me yawo mo.
Oh, I don't know to be national chairman.
Na uni obi ko bobo na goalkeeper nsamu abua. No so no no ko dia ko. Onu no adu ko dia ko mu asan na nka wa.
Papa dey so nyini chewo. O ma politics here
de. Papa ye abro nyensan nwini.
E wo bono.
E ma yadwuma e fuma ye. Cause Machiavelli say, don't disrupt your opponent who is making mistakes. So, enti sadie no, mumo bia amfa medada mo yesi ebe evije o Kumase dia ko defend the won to me nyande. I mean, how? Yes, we are back. Ye ka say atua yesani gumrantie na womo ekodi pa wo galamsey site
wo ne yakwacheche womo no
enu nye the solution to the galamsey problem. Na mi bisa mo say debate ya ekoso nyina no se nipa untumi kofa womo
yetie John Dramani Mahama and Samokai before say abeto abama na nan yetie no.
A lot of allegations were thrown against me. I've been out of office for 7 years and 7 months. You think that if this government had anything they could stand on with how they hate my persona, they would not have prosecuted me for it. Airbus, the president referred it to the OSP, and the OSP is supposed to investigate it. You don't expect me to investigate myself. And so, if they had something to stand on, I'll not be standing here today. The same thing, hotel in Dubai. I challenged them. I said, let's go and find that hotel. I myself am in need of money. We'll find it, we'll sell it. You give me my small share and government can take the rest. Till today, $10 million for diaries. President Akufo-Addo himself said it, that my government has spent $10 million to import diaries. They've been in office for 7.7 years. Where is the $10 million for diaries? And so I've challenged the MPP and the mudslinging and the lies they've told about me at every juncture to come up with proof of the allegations and prosecute me.
Mutie.
I am an adherent of accountability. And I've said anybody who serves in public office should be prepared to be accountable. And that accountability must start with myself.
What?
And if they have any allegations that they could prove, they would have done so by now. It's just a political gimmick. When elections are coming, then they start raising all kinds of issues and all that kind of thing. But I remain focused. My commitment is to fight corruption. And if I come into office, I'll hold their administration to the high standard of accountability. And those who...
John Dramani Mahama, I can't say we. Na MPP for drinks would agro. Papa no promise. So betna so be make sure. So be too corruption for susa. And me pede way Eoco pa. Said the Eoco. See Papa John Mahama uja pe o mamu na say. Se uja chichi na. Chiachi omo. Na na do kwa na benya na chi no. Ono amu MPP for na so mo de kokko to dada. What you say? Obi a ubenya no bi achi no. What you need? MPP for some kwa demonstration. By MPP penny for no 80%. Enim such a ma untumi aye galamsey na che. Omo reporting ni mananado. Nanado enfi. What you say? Chichi wo mu nyina. Omo so the base bar
would also
the base bar na the base for so abechichi NDC for am be discount. Because definitely minim say NDC for bi no so be stubborn. Mube say o yedi kakra bi miracle Aboagye o ese o din kakra ena ne o sha se o di kakra na ye o de o di a wo se na fe wate na trashe wate ase na trashe na buogum enye bugum pe wa committee say to me say no tutu gold no kakra na amana na buogum na aye kese o tue enye ye ti mahama be ko twice o betue bi but because I'm not a ketua. What you got no pa? Or say every day now onya $1 million. Every day onya $1 million. And to want to me, to me almost or to me be $30 million a month. Into a year onya say. Into chama want to me ko abet me Accra Kumase road obet me. Obetime yi kwan no enso ko ba bi o mosisi o mo mansion sa ba bi o mu fie kura kwan elidi ko mu fie kura no emfutu what you say I just want who say oba to so ne ho fe ti so mama ma nyina ye o moto by force na HIV nam mu chensa no mu chesa hwe enkwara over 1500 enya yare yentie Papa John Dramani
be measured by the same yardstick. Yes, Akokwa Edebo Aba Edebo Techino.
Ongretu so udinetu ai hwe udinetu pa.
Thank you. Aba Edebo Techino and no ani Edebo Boba.
Yes.
And then Achimota Forest, serve in my administration, would also be measuring all kinds of issues and all that kind of thing. But I remain focused. My commitment is to fight corruption. And if I come into office, I'll hold their administration to the high standard of accountability. And those who serve in my administration would also be measured by the same yardstick.
Yes.
And then Achimota Forest and looting of state lands and others. I've said that no person who accepts to serve in my administration will be allowed to buy any state assets. When you finish serving and you go and you want to do whatever, it's your palaver. But as long as you are an appointee under my administration, buildings, lands, vehicles that belong to the state, you are not going to be allowed to buy or invest in any state asset. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now Kennedy or in Japan. Wow. NASA we the whole world. Michael Jackson Kratiasia and cover pick yasawi Edia IBB. What you say? Asana no ding. What you say? Just Kennedy or in Japan. Uchano hosa. We Ethiopia san or san. What you say? Or sasa no bonuses in this. What you say? Because I chama want to miss Shima. The whole put the whole put John Dramani Mahama promise you a brand naughty bench. Says I'm a bar. I will make sure. Say Obia wa disikabia mechino. And I cannot do in Japan Bekatem Sika Mudino. Mudisika is a more years or channel. Na okaimo se papa no beba o mokoso from John Dramani Mahama Apostle Dr. Eoco usubempa abie na no aka se na koma penti nyame de Ghana amano no oba no try so otie wuntumi mu nai so sai mo na motutu mirika mu kotuatua no na oba mopeu oba omuso ompene e na ne Kennedy di na asa no wati ase asa ne ya mefepa se copyright in familia Mame mboka krebi.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we make kutwa na me beat na frase because me slow copyright. What you say? Make kutwa na me beat na frase. Na me dey ayemade because asane me fe papa. Me fe rough. What you say? Ewen say wa haka kray mama say metime yi sound ne frase a na endi asano kakra asano ko a yepe asano ko a what you say yepe asano ko a John woni wo say mo hwe yi na me ba mo so be ye shi papa omo say mo o timi nya hwe kai yeni hwe na wuntumi nsa na wuntumi twenye sam chairman obo obua otumi ma hwe bahama oboa asani ni kaish oboa asani ni kaish yes we friend yenti obi asano no yenti obi asano no atiasi udisika na echiwa se ne sama o udisika na se echiwa si ya na sama o what you say we can or some MPP for no agye o mu nyina asana boso what you say we prison for massa mumra me ja me o munya me mobo me mpa bo nyina no said ya papa John Dramani Mahama government ni ye no remonacha nyankopon ma na hoten na onfatim woten enye de oyem o ma ne timu nya din wo de oye no because o man jai corruption o Ghana eye obi adwen se me ko politics me na wakopesika kusisi adan nyemo se me ko politics makoboa ma me man ayeye se ya se motive no buy se ye be jailing ye papa John Dramani wontimi kura se odi nipa be 100 kogun sangom from MPP side na fe won krofo na wo won ne o so waka kire o se Aboagye de boban ye de bebo tachi enti wo yato na obiara obema wo appointment even government land properties in Toby na wantie na okoton na onu wie na konwa na okotene fia Aboagye de boban ye de bebo tachi means papa nya akomapa ogana o trust me John Dramani Mahama akomapa yem papa apostle Dr. Isaac Usube Pakan papa no nyankopɔ kasa gu sofo Usube Pasum say kokokokoko o kasa gu na so because so here John Dramani Mahama said the ototo nyoma said the papa no kwa target say Accra Kumase road major adia ekum nipa a year ewu Kumase to Accra road because the whole Ghana road e busy pa baby a dwadie fa pa Kumase a busy road than road be a Ghana nti at least yentumi nya baby akra na kasa kwan die esetum because Kumase is second capital nti Accra to Kumase die esen kakwan ni tumi run the train ni railway ni yese kedem usi so anu wadu yentumi nya papa na target ena ochi omo ena MPP for na kasampani for here hwe Kwabena Sapon o epeni pa o founders MPP founders no emu ba akutie
he must stop by himself. If he's lucky he's free. He shouldn't go about telling the whole world that he's got a license, he's not doing galamsey. He's doing galamsey big time.
So what? They know. Omo catcher na nado say nana. Akwala no say the osi bogalam say the osi sense ase no. Wan hwe ya obekọ prison de ngu ase be party no. Nti mo stop no. Omo say no. Eoco che no a omo ja no. Asenka omo hwe se obeka na no ato. Na wa pacho na bia ni years na ba fam. Ona me lances me na mpeni hwe founder. Sikawano tum shut up. We a big time galamsey. O bo papa. We all know. Nanadu and the cover. Etina na mi bisa se. Yena so mu di bone no wie sa. Nanadu no am command share na. Eso hona me pese Eoco. Ni ehwehwem se no mo man share. Se na transaction bi koso ko no ho a. Na ko mo ko mo na akokora na ko nko wo prison. Next time obi abetena konwa no so a obedwen se nipa ma e na obelidi o nya moa. Ya nya moa. Mob de timodin betena konwa so be bo timodin se mo nke hwe hwade hwa komapa hwe John Dramani Mahama wa look at this
President John Dramani Mahama chale moma yenhwe Mahama ye o because enyama bi o opotwe a wodwen wa wonte ase officer hu say we oye president ana say ende ye men ministry day e wo assembly of God.
And the prisoner.
Now they share.
Young papa Apostle Dr. Isaac Usube Pakan the whole Ghana. Me was RTV for no more fasa video no. Na send men to me a ochna me react to. Cause me hear more time. Say me react to RTV for no. This time I say mo kanyansa kakra. But still Jimmy to ato because Jimmy na timumu. So me ba look at John Dramani Mahama oko preach you. President Owura Sondema ko preach hwe
Ade Mahama ye
ni suban
odu asode mo chese wamba ntemu So say how big and your president of Ghana go man special place bro. Man no compare echi wo twetwe wo bi na okotena yo. Senya wo asori memma bia ba asori a oye no. Wo de hwe.
Tobu. Baby a John Dramani Mahama ekotena.
Ah bro. The humbleness is at its peak. Very high. Show, she baby okotena. She baby okotena na she. Far from the altar. Don't just say when you don't what normal person why later why ba sorry wa kwatinichi. Imagine say what Mahama president don't. Fresh Ben SEC.
The main leadership there.
You see, that's John Dramani Mahama. Most of them doubt Apostle Dr. Isaac Usubempa. Nanado, Okasa Nanado Chichapo, and Pana Nanado, ye free SHS. And a child so snushi cage, and pa, and a cage bang, and a son was sneak cage or shimmy. Cage bang. And no catch us a papa come up pentina upon the Ghana man. Look at how papa be even himself. Oh Ghana. Why then ya come up bears and your mawi? To me a crown. The whole Ghana president. Shall Kufuado, him from Paul. And him from Paul. Or bar. The petite the pumsa. No, all down in it. Sorry. Uber Chiami, Uber not necessary. Uber Chiami, Otio. Sorry. Hey! Nebuchadnezzar amamu suo shaho brase we enka omo command hide na nado hwe na ne handkerchief quiet bi nation ha na kwa ten mo no wa isi not to na si a o he ni na nado wadi to me o sure otu sa na nado ne wiase obae no na de ope wiase nyina ne so be president or president no wu ope nti ono obetra so amafa amamu oba se ni dream abem keke na ne yanke chief shani suit na sa lot ono wa isi ya say ya look at president she president what you say she president tie
Saintia.
Oh yeah, NDC ni na wo skakra na fe. It's a say in class say baby a me wo no. Me free to say Ashanti region. You know what I say. Oh sika na so bo homodin na so oh yeah NDC in class say mo. We don't take it like that.
What's happening here?
They're happy and say. Baby a woman no. Actually be say I was a quite be as be MP to me.
I feel I'm Saintia.
Oh yeah, NDC ni na wo skakra na fe. It's a say in class say baby a me wo no. Me free to say Ashanti region. You know what I say. Oh sika na so bo homodin na so oh yeah NDC in class say mo. We don't take it like that.
What's happening here?
They're happy and say. Baby a woman.
I'm say YouTube. Mosi me the advert be ato so. There be me fa advert be ato so. YouTube for no am. Say ja uhwe omo so pe omo kakra. Say we get free. Tie ja omo so pe omo kakra so YouTube for no na de to so. Me fa advert be ato so. Mother Roma YouTube for no. Yakopon shira pa YouTube for no. Yeah. Yanko. So, moti chama untumi. Chama untumi si. And ferry. Said you see woska. No ya santini. No be join the party to say NDC. E nkurase sem mano. Eye nkurase sem. E ma wono chama untumi. Tis in NDC MPP for be the chama. Nanka MPP for ebe chama untumi chama. Na mama yenkoti chama untumi wa.
Were you doing mining, illegal mining, before you joined politics in 2014? Paul, as you have already asked me, mining is something I have benefited, and I was having a company called Hansol Mining.
Hansol, Hansol. Hansol, yeah.
Hansol Mining.
Yeah.
You know, I was the owner. That time, if you check the PMMC, you will see that I was the only Ghanaian company who was competing with Anglo Gold, BGL, Newmont Ghana, and stuff. I was making nobody at that time. So unfortunately, one day I was there. Then I had a call that President Mahama is calling me. So I went.
Which year was this?
I was 2013.
President Mahama was president.
President Mahama was the president. Okay. So I had a call that President Mahama is calling me to Castle. That time he was in the Castle. So I
Vice President Mahama or President Mahama?
Because
President Mahama really never operated from the Castle. He started from Jubilee House.
No, you don't know.
Okay, he was in the Castle. Okay.
He was in the Castle.
2013, early. Okay.
Yes, early 2013. I know. The time
Prof died.
Yeah, Prof died. You know. Then he was there before he moved to
the Jubilee House. Yeah.
To the Jubilee House. So he called. Then he said that.
So you met him?
I met him. That I was busy because I was going to. I was going to see my workers and how they was.
So you didn't come to Accra to see him?
I didn't. I said to him, "You just call me." So.
You mean he spoke to you directly on the phone?
No, he let somebody called me. You know. And I said to him, please, kindly tell him. So I was shocked. I said, me, President Mahama, want to talk to me? About what? He said, yes, you are invited to the Castle to meet him. Then he gave the time, blah, blah, blah. And I said, but now I'm on the way to my workplace, my company, Summer Boy. So the place I am, I cannot come. Then he said, okay, can I talk? Wait.
Hold on.
Then I hold. Then he said that if you don't come on Friday, then you have to meet the president on Sunday in Tamale. And I say, okay. So in Tamale, I took one of airline. Then I flew to Tamale. Then I saw him. The time I reached there, all my company documents and everything was there.
Was in front of the president?
It's in front of him. You know, so that type of relative was there, and there was a guy.
Beblo Latte, then National Security Coordinator.
Yes, was there, and then his brother.
Which brother?
Peter Mahama was there.
Peter, yeah.
And the one they look alike, Alfred,
yeah.
Alfred Mahama was there, and some few people was there. Then he asked me, young man, how did you get all this money? I have all your documents. And I said,
how did you get all this money?
Yeah. Because all my documents. So he said, tell me the truth. And I said, I have nothing to hide. You know, for you to be small or big, you know, you have to work. So my work, the job that I do is a mining. I have a legitimate concession called Hansol and Akunta Mining. So this is my document, and I have expatriates that they also work for me, and yeah. So he started opening. So he asked me, okay, tell me about mining. So I told him mining is not a bad thing. Every country need a mining. If you have a resources, you need it to develop here, but you have to regularize it or make a good policy for it. But to me, I have a legitimate lances they have signed for me. This is my lances. So he see everything through. Then he said, oh, this guy, you are too smart, because that time I was making about $1 million a day. So if you go to
I don't believe that. That's why I said
go to PMMC.
You are making $1 million a day from mining.
From mining.
So what do? You put the gold and you sell it abroad through PMMC?
No. What the money that you send, the money have to come back.
Samra boy, ana siensuo yiri fa wo mu, ana omu wu no. Hona no obon the galamsin. So it is also na president Efreno na wonam kwaso ko Samra boy. The same concession na odi atro. Senya ono de suma se enkobo galamsi ho no. Na onya $1 million a day from assassin. Na mumbisa mo ho se. Yesi esubonti e okro no nyina wa divert ni nyina. Enti nsuo yiri pe na nsuo no nyina ayema na ebua bakrum na abese krum. Ono de akosi mansion e de ne magum. Samra boy for no sofa. NPP for say a demonstration for this guy. Ono an account. Tamana John Dramani Mahama friend. The first time na o make $1 million a day. That crew one no be na kama no one eka 1 million gold na dan the komusan. Pure gold na dan the komusan. Pure gold na dan the komusan. Na obi a wunya $1 million a day. Enka omu su a wasai no a divert akwanyina ka obe issue scan bi e de protect kru na bo mu ho pan se de nsuo spa oyeni mo bro wa na oti ne kru ase a anwumre okosun fidie kofa kusie bewe ana obeton de hwe na masku no onya asem na nsuo yiri na akofa because of no selfish interest. And such person yadena ko jaila enkrofogu abontin ye dede wo ho nipa boni ni se unya $1 million a day e Ghana and impact bang and I make my nothing, zero. Do you know what $1 million is? You can $1 million maybe so money my dear $1 million a year. Muni my dear $1 million a year. And yes, Kakitua. It's Missy Hospital.
That the money you will send, the money will have to
send the money to where?
If you send the gold.
You send the gold, yes. And then
the money have to come back.
Yes.
So I told him that, Mr. President, do you understand that?
It is a Siano. Such person. And an anchor fed the MPP for no coma we. I fed your Mako Tamun to me. Say, Omra me come a chairman. Emma Omo. I fed your Omra me chairman. Baumiakasa endorsing incoming chairman. Koso Oscar. Obi ano nya $1 million a day. Eshano. Oscar. Me time na so bi. What you say? Metwa so ocha. But before say metwa so. Moma yenkoti okateche frifa. Any MPP. Mo hear this man. An MPP power.
John Mahama, we are tired of you. Yes. We are tired of John Dramani Mahama in this country. You have no any legacy that the current generation will benefit and the future generation will come and benefit. So we are telling John Mahama he shouldn't joke to be a president, the first president in the history of Ghana that you end your office and you will be prosecuted. I'm telling you, John Dramani Mahama, when he joked constitutionally, with the New Patriotic Party, after his term of office, he will be a first president to be prosecuted.
She said, "Yeah, or tis to say, Secran, you know, oh, uncle checking home." Said you see tis to say, "New man, kui, one yam. Won't you mean to your home a crab even 10 seconds? I will be trying. What I say, said you see tis with Miss Romano. They said in the fruit, a jegumna or tis was an, I know him. Muntie dia okateche frifa ye kobu ni ya oba ye o MPP for bu ni ya oba ye moma yentie no o kina ebetie ne nsama aka no yentie
Dr. Mamadou Baumia and who he apart in Mafafon, Aframe. Justin could be a Frepon or General Secretary in Waframe. Watchaja Makasa. Why you are, Bodina Mire, a phenomarking, a Sumami Abamho, Jerry Abel. And also the Muhiana. And he was a wine a year, Sadi interview. Buga was honestly why. Why? Masaudi, or I think Nanya Somnianka, Kausha Papaya, which me, third vice was a one of the party money. Oh. Say what? Danadu. Party ne kufo jaima nanadu. Nanadu be fine. Enyansa 40 few. Nyese party ne nyansa 4 ni mo. Enkrofo beti mahwe nanadu ni maka se nana. Control chama wuntumi na ogu party ne ni masi. Onya kasa pe no watu. Hwe the base bossy hwe come fast ko bu ni dan guye on sa adwo asafo so ono so koka corruption asempe ade che na grade gina ne papa park bebia ne basi sisi ko dwi dan ni nyina tuguye ko koka corruption asem on bu ni dan nyina tuguye okoka ya yesi order from above onyankopon a woda enuoma edichi apostle Dr. Isaac Owusubempa anyankopon da enuoma edichi no se nanadu echi obi foforo di ho say nipa na sesa na koma MPP better opposition a chepe so omunya akwa sofo Owusubempa sondan kom kodwi tuguye say MPP for omu the police for ko twice the only church omu ma dam pare paki police for ko omprenu say no person ko budan tugu che na nado de oka no wana obu dan tugu MP na nado amemu e ban uje ni ebe budan tugu sisie Pap the base boss ni mi refi ni die kura. The base boss no. Hwe dan na wasisiesi wo. E dan wasisiesi wo. Ose Samira ba umiadia, ba umiayere. Jiri dan ni nyina tugu because ordinary support akoma Kennedy o hina Japan. Eno mbeta Apostle Dr. Isaac Owusubempa. Anajo. No modi de ne nam anaju de suom kurukurampanie panie papa nka se si ni so hospital benya yetu ye de foforo ekobo no ye command special panie watiasi etihwe nanadu de odija yi we third chairman ti Masaudu or ya think Nanya Somnianka, Kausha Papaya, which me third vice was a one of the party money. Third vice. Shame. What the Yaman American? If you are more Casano party, almost power 2028, almost third vice. And I know you show second vice no mammo. Kwasi penny or better bonting, says of Owusubempa. Emra beka mono manya politics. Why the kind that useless animal on the second vice and a third ni and political party power. Na oma kwa chi obi ti so no katechi afrifa okope position ya chinabo no apam no we wo position. Etino so katechi bro na yabo no obo AI azan eno na yo katechi ya eno katechi so betena abontia o expose sentinye pa kan yenka party ya open to me o third vice eni akwawi na akwa no aye den se we no omko zuka osade omko bu no se baby na omoye by election omko chi no bu na wi akete ombu no pada ompu papa and audition coffee no kofa metu foodi nechi ota ya ndc for ne free okono and ono ni metu foodi be sio safe na kwaba ako the only MPP ni adaro otimi koho ano ye free ye Kennedy o hine Japan akuma mufita Kennedy akuma mufita ne nsem fita nti baby MPP fo ntimi kono Kennedy ru ane ato na konwa ene ya na abronya mu de omu jimi abetena abonti Canada person koton party no ma NDC for debi enuonyam no ni ho hwebuna hafo region ope regional minister o se kwame abronye wi na obu abonofo sen akwa no kro nya bunu ni na enuonyam fo egu bunu hafo omugo MPP party no mu maka omu nyina hye because omu hu no kro mbeka because ombetimi ahwe na nado ani maka chese na ade we ya wo ye na nyejai ti sa nyansafo no nyade omaguo na nado apake sabi ofuntebiefo ene de position na mema omu Asante region chama wutumi na nado am yanto ne so aba osemo mfama no ba kwa Asante region kowe enuonyamfo nyansafo egu Asante region a ombetimi ekura party no Asante region ma party na yakono omo nyina egu bench na nado abenchi wom ne ekofa chama wutumi ne sike die basa ochira mebo this man me refinidin lawyer Befi Bibi Befi and someone na oka family ko Aboagye ho party na emukura sika di man na wedi na do atam de na kohye baby o man sika ho e na kohya no ene on de ko prison obeko prison ene obeko prison entimuntie according to where
Sani omeni nyina be correct ebere ne ko nani mu no so wan AI wan
Masaudu o ya ten
na nya asam ne yanka ka wo hwe papa yi a otimi ye third vice was one of the party money enti Sani omeni nyina be correct ebere ne ko nani mu no wono say one sem fata so ye third vice of the party in all humility and honesty what bro so na esen ko ye constituency maybe organizer bia na no kura na say your money position party no ye na no moti ye de ufu obi tse buga na obeka obi e pra AI ni ye de be means when you so adwene kura mfa analyze issues na nioma say no maya ma party ni nya kono bio obesa o kan bi se ka de chia de no ye ni nya based on fact medical culture say Dr.
Enabano asema manu gusu ha nyina ni mbopa bontia miracle Aboagye ho Eoco achiwo yes sika ye investigate wo ho 55 million na miracle tima betena bontin etwa to kire Ghana cause onim se nya de Eoco boss be betena radio so yina no wa betena bontin se sika ye investigate me on 5 million ene sia ko sizi unioma nyina no ye sizi unioma nyina ko Eoco won se o play game on kan okre dia oba ha no mo kan okwa bontia o kan different thing on kan okre no mo see no more power to do that cut am on kwan see ye sizi o japade nyina before see enwie yamfo wantum kra na oso ayehye e bi se o peskai bibi wasi o man hye se o dem ye tu afrim ye de nade ko brambrama no utumi kom what you say dia tro beyam mo dia tro die no kra ho pa na MPP fo twatro mo nyina mo aye bloggers suba e de tena media so ye gu social media ene nyina pese san dwan ko gu TikTok atro ene de gu Facebook obi adwane ko ye se bra memba me bo ha ya what you say san tro no bi na MPP fo mo hyase e de ye politics ye kase munja musimunjai na nya kan ye nka obi aban se obi abokro no wachi musi ye kwa demonstration na ya koboabo awifo ano na ye de o makogu Eoco na mu ye dede o man no mu sa dede na kwai nyansani ban ene be hwe sa junkies we ama MPP ho aye na kono nti mo anko na ka aye mo anko na mo mpenifo na kra mo ye mo press conference bi ena BBC eni se politics dey yes kromfo wo china wo ye de obedi na se onchi mi what you say ukura le satun kro be ka se nti eni se ka mo betimi aba abeka se chama wuntumi onye hwi yate ase ba sa junkies na mo paki wom kugu on nyansa ben para na ewum Do you think say nyansa for pa na take a decision Emma party no kombe makwan amoma kosesa junkies akogu Eoco? The answer is no. Say sika na mko chema awomo no. E ka den. E den impact no mutim ko make. Say mokogu okoye dede nyina wiem. Say nipa na mkoye dede ma no na japade nyina na ye season. Enche mo beti anso daje edna kotu. Faso be na baso. Faso bi aniso. Mu disika Kennedy ohine Japan won ne mo mo de ne to tenkruam. Se ogu party no. Se afemo hu. Afemo hu se Kennedy ohine Japan enye party na no pese ogu no. Ne no ka no kra che mu. Se mu nyan kwase sika na mo te office wa mu didi no. Ne ho asem beba da bi. Mo ntie. Look at you people today. Say they won't see I am mobile. What you say? Me time aso. Me pon wo here. Nyankopon ya adoma. Ocha. Ye Wednesday. Ocha kwen bia so. Ye beba life. Ocha kwen bia so. Ye beba life. Na ye be wie dia ye wie no. What you say? Na ya be wie dia ye wie no. Hey, Efia Swasnega. Ghana superstar. Superstar.
Y'all been sitting here now. What's going on? What happened?
Mu superstar.
No, nothing. She's being fake.
Yeah. What you say? Yeah. We kura wako yini sam. Say akwana nya smart obe wie bi.
Oh, this is Moza.
Osaye kromfo kura kan. So uka so ko wie a obi chen wa America e chen no. To ogina ho sa na kwa ne siriti asna o yes on page ne tina wa wie bi dia na yase. E no ogina ho sa. Very smart kromfo woman pa. Hwe baby afia so syndicate. Mo dia enome.
Me ba.
We so for usbe pa no me na re ni sa no. They can crash. Efia so snega no me nam kwan so eba. Enya nwi o kase no mai. Hwe. Mo bia no. Efera na be hwe unu aba no. O ne gina ho no. Afen na no me no be ya ne ho adwuma ankasa. We di o hu hwe. O ti American to force.
You want that? Would you like? Oh, if you are.
Who you have a TikTok? I be tree makeup. Are you winning? I may also be our candy pound.
What's going on?
What you say? Me see.
What happened?
Emmanuel ni tro. Ah, media so person mo bo premai. Person mo ma wo feel say so mo bobra. And I bibi o mo. Back door behind the scene. This is how they live their life. Because obebo sika no ade akoe photo shoot. E dia begu abontia be dada. No wako hunu gari anomada. Onwe plot ho, onwe dan ho, onwe hwe akakabe nsem ko a. We okoga no be ma obi na han hotel ama no wako dem no watwetwa pictures no de abezan wa isa so wabobrama kapre e monata so. Omu didi nkrofo botom ko a. We ge krom beto ahye kekeje se omo sere obi se tomame. No omo de abetena media so. No omo de yakese se me ba bi ogina. Look at this. Me say uti pupua obi we. Nyame mboa ho na ben omo omo na be so na tin the kind of cry. This is the real life how we live any. Won ba bi ogina hwe. Efia so snega and force na me bisaw. Wo beto. Efenana America mukrom ho hwe osia koyi kojan na de am ya ne se akwa na koto sa no wampagya ni tintem ade aye no kwano nyakopon se obi nyakopon atmo chana me ba meto aso because that video de me bo ache papa video me bo ache papa na cameraman no me say sir Ghana Music Award. Safi o mama na award a. Medwa papa. O mama na award afi ya. Said ya besi atwa no. Eso mama wa ya de papa. Obi friend cross e memfrem na mani abrepa me ya de me phone no ya de. What you say? Best cameraman of the year. Ofa. Nyankopon sa obi a. Ya wo ya adoma said ya me kan ro cha. E be hia twetwe nkomo. what you say so Nyankopon hira wo na onti nanim mfama se na obaso YouTube for Nyankopon hira mo bebre na onka mo mama bye
Natina TV, the love is deep. I respect and love all my followers for your massive support. May God's abundant mercy single you out for favor. That's my prayer. May the Lord act as a shield, defending you in situations where you cannot defend yourself. May God order your steps, closing doors not meant for you, and opening paths to your purpose. Natina TV, Natina TV. The love is deep, the love is deep. I respect and love all my followers for your massive support. May God's abundant mercy single you out for favor. That's my prayer. May look upon you and your family and show you mercy. May the Lord show you his kindness and have mercy on you. May the God of mercy and compassion show you his mercy today and throughout this week. Yeah. Natina TV, Natina TV. The love is deep, the love is deep. I respect and love all my followers for your massive support. May God's abundant mercy single you out for favor. That's my prayer, blessing prayer. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. Maybe the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Natina TV, Natina TV. The love is deep, the love is deep. I respect and love all my followers for your massive support. May God's abundant mercy single you out for favor. That's my prayer. I pray that God will take care of all your needs with the wonderful blessing that come from Jesus Christ's name. May God bless you with the riches of his grace, with the treasures of his love, with the comfort of his mercies, with the strength of his presence and the touch of his care. Natina TV, the Tina TV. The love is deep, the love is deep. I respect and love all my followers for your massive support. May God's abundant mercy single you out for favor. That's my prayer. God will carry you through the storms of your life and provide you the strength you need to push through the darkness. God will finish all that he started in your life. The delay will be turned into a miracle for you. This is a season God will amaze you with His goodness and favor. You are gonna see your presence on Natina TV. Natina TV. The love is deep. The love is deep. I respect and love all my followers for your massive support. May God's abundant mercy single you out for favor. That's my prayer. Oh, Natina TV. Natina TV. The love is deep. The love is deep. I respect and love all my followers for your massive support. Natina TV. Natina TV. The love is deep. The love is deep. I respect and love all my followers for your massive support. Natina TV. The love is deep. I respect and love all my followers for your massive support. May God's abundant mercy single you out for favor. That's my prayer. May the Lord act as a shield, defending you in situations where you cannot defend yourself. May God order your steps, closing doors not meant for you, and opening paths to your purpose. Natina TV, the love is deep. I respect and love all my followers for your massive support. May God's abundant mercy single you out for favor. That's my prayer. May the Lord act as a shield, defending you in situations where you cannot defend yourself. May God order your steps, closing doors not meant for you, and opening paths to your purpose. Oh, Natina TV. The love is deep. I respect and love all my followers for your massive support. May God's abundant mercy single you out for favor. That's my prayer. May look upon you and your family and show you mercy. May the Lord show you